Hello guys. Yes, this video here today I would like to talk about the listening portion, like when you're listening to the dialogues in the textbook. Now I think this will be very useful for those of you who are studying multiple languages. Let's say you've chosen certain languages that to focus on, like let's say for the whole year you choose 4 languages to focus on, but there are some other ones that you want to learn, but you don't really have that much time for because you're focusing on those ones you've chosen for the year. What I started doing was I take the whatever languages that I'm not really using FLR for. I listen. I just do the listening part. Remember how I told you guys to go start from chapter 1, listen to 1, and then go next week, do that. Now you can do the same thing for other languages, but it might not be like 1 week do it and next week do it because you have so many different languages. But you can do what I'm doing here. So I made this list, or these lists, of pretty much all of the languages that I want to make sure I'm getting some listening to while I'm focusing on others. Here I have I just made these lists today. So like what I would do, like for example, as you can see, I have, let's see, language listening schedule. So I have Georgian on the top, and basically what I'm doing is whenever I'm this, see, I have what, I have 1 2 3 4 5. See, that's already 5 days of listening. Today will be the 5th day for chapter 1. Okay, but I want to do this for 7 days. All right, so I have 2 more days of listening to chapter 2 for Russian, and then once I fill that up, once I get 7, then I go to chapter 2 and do the same. Now you can jump around and do this with other languages, and come back. You will have it written down like, okay, I'm done with chapter 1, so when I come back to that language, I'll just do chapter 2. Okay, so you can probably do something like Georgian and then jump all the way over here and do like Icelandic. Listen to Icelandic. Do that. Maybe you could spend 1 day listening to that, and then the next day you can go somewhere else. But just make sure you keep track of the days you've listened to. Very important, so you won't get confused. Say, okay, I got to start all over. So this is what I'm doing here. You see, so yep. So yeah, I think that would be very good while you're focusing on other languages. You can just be listening to others like this. Just mark down the days you've listened to them. Now, as far as the combining chapters are concerned, you can do that, but if you have a lot of languages going on, like let's say those 4 languages, especially if you're going to study for 3 months, you take one language study for 3 months and just focus on that, using being fully immersed in the language. It's going to be kind of hard to jump around and use FLR for these other languages, because you're trying to focus on one for the 3 months. But what you can do is just make a list like this and just listen to the chapters. And by the time you get back to this, combining chapters and whatnot, then you will have listened to a lot of the chapters already, and then all you have to do is just start combining, because once you start combining chapters, it doesn't take that long. So yeah, this is just something that I started doing. I felt that I would share with you guys. Maybe it would be useful for some of you, maybe not. But this is what I'm doing here. Just, I'm doing this so I can get at least some listening for the languages that I've started on before or whatnot. So what do you guys think about this? About making a schedule? Keeping up with the listening portion. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. I look forward to you guys' feedback.